Hello, I'm Mike Barnes and I'm a professor of neurology at the University of Newcastle in the north of England. I've been asked today just to chat briefly about the benefits of cannabis in general and in more particular terms, how it might help people with cancer. The first thing to say is that there's good evidence, solid evidence for many reasons to prescribe cannabis. Let's start with the commonest reason to prescribe, and that's chronic pain. There are many studies now that confirm that prescription of cannabis can help those with chronic pain who have struggled to find any sort of medicine that assists them. For chronic pain, people will need a full spectrum cannabis oil or sometimes a vape to overcome the peaks of acute pain. And the oil will need to contain both CBD and THC. THC is a slightly better analgesic than CBD, but the full spectrum product will have not only those two compounds, but will also have minor cannabinoids and terpenes, which also may aid pain. The second most common reason to prescribe is anxiety, and that accounts in the UK for about 30 to 35% of all prescriptions, whereas pain accounts for about 50 to 55%. The cannabinoid that's needed best for anxiety, and there's good evidence to support this, is CBD. But once again, a full spectrum product with a little bit of THC, there's other minor cannabinoids and terpenes, can really assist anxiety and those conditions associated with it, such as PTSD. The other 10%, 15% of those that are prescribed usually have neurological conditions, such as multiple sclerosis, motor neuron disease, spasticity, and of course, epilepsy. And indeed, in the UK, it was the little children with epilepsy that caused the law to be changed. So for epilepsy, again, a high CBD full spectrum product is required, and that can be really helpful. And in fact, can dramatically change the lives of both children and adults, of course, with drug-resistant epilepsy. For other conditions like multiple sclerosis, the efficacy is largely for muscle spasm and associated pain, as well as cause of anxiety. And we should also remember sleep. The cannabis can help people sleep and improve appetite. They're the main reasons that cannabis is prescribed in the UK and worldwide. There are a few other smaller diagnoses which have small numbers of people prescribed, such as gastrointestinal disorders, including Crohn's disease, for example. So let's turn to cancer. And of course, there is some evidence that cannabinoids have anti-cancer properties. These are largely evidence from animal studies and theoretical studies, but there is a reasonable amount of anecdotal evidence in humans now that for some cancers, cannabinoids can have an anti-cancer effect. That's particularly the case with glioblastoma, aggressive form of brain tumor, and some types of breast cancer and pancreatic cancer in particular. But in fairness, I wouldn't push the fact that cannabis has anti-cancer properties at the moment. We certainly need more studies and more information. But of course, we shouldn't forget that for cancer, cannabis can be really helpful to improve quality of life and manage symptoms. And many types of cancer, and terminal cancer in particular, can be troubled by chronic pain. People can be troubled by severe anxiety, problems with sleep, problems with appetite, and sometimes problems with neurological issues such as spasticity or epilepsy. And all those things I mentioned can help those symptoms in cancer and improve the quality of life for people with cancer. So yes, cannabis and cannabinoids can help cancer directly, but more particularly, if I had terminal cancer, I would certainly want to use cannabis to aid those symptoms, particularly, as I say, pain, anxiety, sleep, appetite, and if I had them, the neurological complications such as spasticity and epilepsy. And I hope that very brief discussion stimulates your interest in using cannabis for a wide variety of chronic, long-term conditions for which standard medicine often has difficulty in managing the problems, and indeed in some people no longer manages those problems. And we can really improve the quality of life of people with those serious long-term chronic conditions by the sensible use of cannabinoids. And let's remember, cannabinoids, whilst not suitable for everybody, and have side effects for some, generally the side effects are well tolerated, and the risk-benefit analysis for cannabinoids is clearly in favor of at least trying cannabis as a medicine. And I hope in Romania this goes some way to encouraging you to help to change the law in the first place. Then once the law allows people to prescribe, then hopefully try it. And I think for many of your patients with those chronic conditions, you'll be surprised how helpful and useful and safe it is. Thank you very much.